war in the Middle East dominating domestic discussion.
Israel, of course, has a right to defend itself, and it will. Hamas bear the responsibility for this.
With attacks on Gaza intensifying, the Australian government's urged restraint to protect civilian lives.
I think it is always the right thing for Australia to urge restraint and the protection of civilian lives.
When people talk about Israel having to show restraint, it's completely and utterly the wrong time for that sort of language.
Utterly disgusted by that commentary.
Palestinian advocates have expressed dismay at the Australian government's words of support for Israel.
For 75 years, Palestinians have been denied their right to self-determination and their own state, and to live in the peace and security they're surely entitled to.
These attacks are horrific and the Greens condemn them, but we also condemn the occupation.
Australians are being warned not to travel to areas near the Gaza border as the government seeks to confirm the welfare of citizens in the region. At a pro-Palestinian rally in Lakemba in Western Sydney last night, supporters praised those resisting occupation.
It was the first time our brothers and sisters broke through the largest prison on earth!
The gathering criticised by members of the Australian Jewish community.
I would believe that the vast majority of people of all faiths in Australia find the footage that we've seen absolutely abhorrent.
It does end up having consequences here in Australia, particularly when you have marches and protests effectively in support of a terrorist organisation.
Like landmarks in other Western countries, Parliament House and the Opera House are tonight being lit in the colours of the Israeli flag. The federal government officially backs a two-state solution. That's left some within the Palestinian community questioning why they aren't receiving the same show of solidarity for the lives lost in Gaza. Noor Haider, ABC News, Canberra.